Hi everyone, welcome to Science Education Hub. In this video, we are going to discuss about diversity of living world. In the series of lecture, we are going to cover complete zoology syllabus for intermediate first year and second year. Please do subscribe for continuing series. Let's dive into the topic. Just imagine, just imagine there is a stone, a tree, and a human being. Within this, a tree and a human being are the living things, and the stone is a non-living thing. Why the stone is non-living thing? What makes a difference among them? Why the stone is not a living thing? What makes the difference among them? The difference in the life means the growth, anything difference in the life, anything growth from the inside is called a non-living thing, a living thing. For example, a human body. The human being growth inside the body. This is called living thing. The growth is observed from the surface of the object or over the object is known to as a non-living thing. For example, there is a dump. The dump grows over the surface, which is not a non-living thing. What is a life? The life, as we know that, exclusive property of living organism. The recent discoveries of ancient fossils, including microorganisms, have pushed history of life on Earth back to around 3.5 billion years ago. The life starts before 3.5 billion years ago. What is a biology? The biology is a branch of sciences dedicated to study living organisms, which are classified into three broad categories: microorganisms, plants, and animals. The diversity and uniformity in life. While the life on the earth is incredibly diverse, from the smallest bacteria to largest mammals, all the living organisms share a fundamental uniformity. They all contain protoplasm, a substance that makes up cells of every organism. The protoplasm house of genetic material in the form of DNA, the molecule that carries the instructions for life. Cellular organization. In all living organisms, cells are the basic unit that make up their body. From the unicellular organisms like bacteria to multicellular organisms like human beings. Cells are the fundamental building blocks. Each cell is surrounded by the plasma membrane, which separates it from the surrounding environment. This membrane, this membrane control that enter and exit of the cell, maintain balance of the substance inside the cell. Types of the cell. There are majorly two types of cells in the living world. One is prokaryotic and eukaryotic. The prokaryotic cell, such as bacteria, which do not have distinct nucleus. Instead, there is genetic material is scattered within the cell. On the other hand, the eukaryotic cell, which are found in plants, animals, and fungi, it having a well-defined nucleus where the genetic material is stored. Structure of the cell. The prokaryotic cell are the simple in structure. They lack membrane-bonded organelles, meaning all cellular activities takes place within the cytoplasm. In contrast, eukaryotic cells are more complex. They contain various specialized organelles such as nucleus, which house the cell's DNA, and the mitochondria, which generates the energy for the cell. A plasma membrane. The functions of the plasma membrane are the plasma membrane, which serves as a gatekeeper for the cell. It not only protects the cell but also regulates that what enters and exits. Nutrients, waste products, and ions are controlled through this membrane, which helps maintain the cell internal environment, ensure that it remains stable and functional. If you look here, this is a prokaryotic organism. If you look here, the prokaryotic cell, which does not have a nuclear membrane, But if you check in a eukaryotic cell, it has a nuclear membrane. Clearly, if you see in this image, the prokaryotic cell which does not having a nuclear membrane, which is scattered within the plasma membrane. But if you check in a eukaryotic cell, there is a distinct membrane, nucleus membrane, the genetic material which is stored within the nucleus. In our next video, we are going to cover complexity of organization, sensitivity, response to the environment, growth, and energy utilization. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share, subscribe for more videos. Thank you.